Alright everybody, welcome to Cool Breeze Racing. We are in the A Open at Kansas Speedway. This will be a 100-lap feature. Been working pretty hard trying to get a setup that works for this track. I mean, I've got one that's pretty fast. Short run, long run is still questionable. I'm still working on that. I'm much faster when I run the higher line, so that's going to be the challenge, is keeping it out of the wall. But we're going to do our best. We're just trying to get ready for our Sunday night league race, so we're getting in some practice. So yeah, I'm just going to try to run it easy. I didn't qualify very well. Got loose during qualifying, so it is what it is. But we're just going to try to take it easy, preserve tires best we can, and just try to get a feel for what we actually have in a race situation. So yeah, track temp 108. Probably will be cooling off based on the start time 3:25. I think we'll start cooling off by the end of the race. It'll probably be around 100, maybe even in the 90s. So the setup is more, I think, more geared toward a hotter track temp. So
Spend a minute, homie. Good to see you.
As the track changes, that will affect me.
You too, man. Good luck this race.
So
Likewise.
your extra set of tires. Should only have to pit once for fuel.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
We're in the number 11, starting 11.
We have 3 sets of tires.
So we want to at least finish our number. Track position is, I think, key, but you know, it's kind of hard to pass on the inside. But we'll see. As tires fall off, it may be pretty easy to pass. It'll probably be pretty easy to pass those that have really burned up their tires. I hope that I'm not one of those.
You're going to be on the inside, I believe. Close, close. You're behind the 9.
.3250 strength of field. So it's a decently competitive field, although the bottom iRating is 2300, which isn't too bad, but quite a big difference between the top end and the bottom end. Top was 5800, so
Ma'am, survival. We'll worry about racing at the end.
we'll see how we do.
Pace car is off. You ready? Ready. Ready. Green flag. Outside. Still out there. It's a quarter. Still outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still outside. Door quarter clear. Inside.
On the scene
Still
there.
inside. Clear, clear, clear. inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Get on the brake.
Outside.
Keep from running over that guy. Got me
Door
loose.
outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear.
We'll get settled back in here. Back up the corners a little bit. Don't have that problem again.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside.
Just taking it easy. I don't care if these guys get around me.
Still there. Inside only.
Wall.
Looks clear, clear, clear.
Survive that one.
That looked like it hurt.
A little loose, which I'm okay being a little bit loose right now. Maybe this dirty air. Not enough downforce in the front, so just learning as we go here. Sitting in 13.
Inside. Clear.
I'll let him. I wasn't going to fight for that one, that's for sure. I'm backing up the corners a little bit more than I would normally. Just hope this guy doesn't cause a wreck. Looks like everybody's letting him go, not fighting him.
Outside, outside. Still outside. Clear high.
I did practice quite a bit running down at the bottom in case it came to situations where I needed to. So I should be ready for that. However, my primary focus was this top lane and staying above this seam while keeping it out of the wall. Definitely want to run the apron when you can. Such a smooth transition. I mean, it makes it a shorter way around. Totally worth it to do it. The problem with running up high this close to someone in front of me is if they mess up and get in the wall, then I could get collected in that too. While I'm doing my best not to get in the wall, gotta be able to avoid them if they do. This is definitely a track where you also get a lot of long green flag runs. People get spread pretty far apart. So that's why it's really important for me to have a good long run car. I've been hyper focused on that, but I don't know if I've got it yet. I don't think I do. I think it's going to be just, the numbers are going to show it's too tight. Track temp's down to 107, so it is going that direction. However, if you do start to feel tight and you're running the top line, you can use this seam that's to the left of my car. Put your left tires on that seam, that'll loosen you right up. So, in case you didn't know,
Caution, caution.
Caution lap 19.
Closed, the road's closed.
A good time to assess our tires.
Line up behind the 22.
Can't go the rest of the way on fuel, unfortunately.
Line up behind the 22. They could be lining up behind the 22. The road is open.
Pit boxing 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
So 89.93. That is definitely not too terrible. Left sides were 96.96. So I did a good job of.
Go, 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 go!
Compared to what I've seen in practice, anyway. In practice, I'm definitely running harder. So that'll play a lot into those numbers. That's why I needed to get out here in race conditions to get a good, accurate assessment. I believe we came out 12th. So we're staying around where we started. That may be where we belong. I don't know.
Check.
I do know that I can run faster if needed.
Can you hear me? Radio check. Earl, can you hear me? Yes, sir. One to go. You're on the outside. You'll be lining up behind the
gate. Late caution or something. 5 to 10 lap shootout. I'm pretty good in within 10 laps. I'm pretty quick. As long as I get to run my line. Okay, so if we cut this in half, 78 divided by 2 is 39, so we'll get 2 lap. There's 61.
Give those belts a tug. Make sure you got your switches where you need them. Let's do our thing, boss man. Be ready. Green flag.
Started getting a little bit free there.
Caution, caution. What do you got for
Avoid
temps
that.
there? Pit road is closed. Looks like you should be lining up behind the 15.
Oh, hey, Nick. Good to see you again.
You too, buddy, man. Some fun today racing with you.
You don't look so unstable this race.
There's not a 12 mile an hour
Pit
wind
road
on the
will
one.
be open.
Is that what it was?
That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah.
I ran a completely different set last race, and I didn't run it this race because of the way it entered one, but if it was, I don't know enough about Open to even look at the
looks like
wind.
you're going to be lining up behind the 4. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 15.
Wind is pretty strong, 16 miles an hour. North wind.
Yeah, your car definitely rolls the bottom, man.
Hey, 9, you're good. It's I seen you coming. I was gonna get plenty of room.
Believe it or not, this is a Darlington set.
So with that wreck and pitting, that puts me up to 9th place.
It's I mean, a little bit of adjustments for ride heights and stuff for here and gear obviously, but pretty much just starting to same one I ran last week.
It's open. No, close, close.
On the restarts from the inside, gonna run that bottom line turn 1. Since we're not up to speed yet, but I just did it that last restart and I got a little bit loose, so I got to be careful about that.
Get behind the door.
See if he comes back.
One to go. But just make sure we guard to the inside on the start. A couple of these guys might try a power move down there into one.
Here he comes. Well, added some caution laps in here, so '73, 36. We'll get to lap, say 64 or so, maybe 65, and then hit.
All right, bud, be ready to gas that bitch up. Pace car's off, be ready. Green flag. Do a good job, boss, up on the score pylon. While you're out there, bud, we're saving our brakes, saving our tires the best we can, nice and smooth. Outside, still outside. Still outside. You're clear him. Inside. Still inside.
A little loose on cold tires. Just have to manage that part.
Still inside. Inside, inside.
That's where I'll end up losing some spots.
Clear
On
inside.
restarts of being a little loose. And then get them back once they warm up. And or they burn their tires up a little bit. We'll see. P11. Track temp down to 103. That's definitely going to tighten me up the cooler it gets. The 12th place is falling back to over half a second. I'm still feathering it through turns 1 and 2 especially. A little bit loose there. Don't want to overcorrect it. Face plant the wall.
Inside. Still there at your door inside. You're clear.
Disconnect. He's already behind this. Still working hard to keep it clean out of the wall on the outside. Not burn up my tires too much. Overall, it's been a pretty clean race. For me especially. So if we are green, if we're still green, then don't get in front of me, and I'll look to probably pit on lap 65. I think that will be a good number to pit on.
Outside.
Although I have no doubt that
Clear, clear,
as soon as
clear.
I hit, caution will come out. I'll put us up to 10th, I believe. No, still 11th. Oh yeah, I forgot to give up the position there. Back to 11th. Going. He saved it. I would heat up some tires though. It'll be dangerous. This next turn. She made it through. I really am a fan of the high line running the rim basically. It's pretty challenging. To keep it out of the wall, for 100 laps. You really gotta have a good feel for the car to do it, I think. I'm still a little free on exit, so that's actually pretty good for tire wear. And speed, typically. At least I am on exit of 2. Turn 3 and 4, I'm a little bit tight. Jacob's catching me from behind, slowly but surely.
Earl, weed him through there. Roger.
Lap car.
Inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Almost halfway.
Outside.
Ooh,
They're by
wall.
half.
I'll move us to the top 10.
Good lap, man. You keep after it. You'll get him. While you're out there, bud, we're saving our brakes, saving our tires the best we can. Nice and smooth.
Getting loose. It's good to know.
Daniel, clear up our left stop.
Doing a good job. Got a long ways to go yet.
We are halfway.
Jeff, could you go to the bottom, please?
Another lap car. Okay, Dalton's getting loose in front of him.
Later, let's get these bitches out of the way, man. 10-4. Inside quarter. Inside is clear.
Yeah, that cost me a spot, but I wasn't sure what he was going to do. He was coming hard anyway.
Inside. Still there. Still on your inside. Clear, clear, good job. Working the bottom. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Still inside. Still there.
Hard
Quarter.
pass on the inside.
Still inside. Clear. Inside.
Can't keep up the momentum on the,
Still there.
on the
Inside.
exits.
You're gonna pass me. Quit doing my job.
Still there. Door. Still inside. Clear.
Alright, held off that spot. Still 11th. This guy was getting loose up ahead, so he's falling back a little bit. Loose again. Looked like he might have nicked the wall. Completed 55, so possible hit in 10 laps. Dalton's pretty loose.
Inside. Clear low. Inside. Outside. Clear, clear.
Avoided that, which could have been ugly.
Sorry, 11-13, if I figured.
All good, man.
Nah, all good. I think we was all skating around that corner.
Outside. Still outside. All clear. Outside.
Couldn't keep up with
Still
momentum.
outside. Still out there. Really good job. Back up into the top 10. Still out there, man. Clear high.
So 1 and 2 is a struggle for those two guys. Just to be fair, it's the one I'm I'm most leery about.
Switch head flip.
In the conversation earlier, I heard one of those guys commenting on someone holding the bottom pretty well. So I need to go back and watch their lines. Those are the leaders that were talking. So maybe they're able to run the bottom every lap and keep up good time on their speed, good speeds and stuff. I know it's possible, I just haven't been able to. When I compare my lap times, you know, I know I gotta make some adjustments to the sets or whatever.
Is that wind back in turn 1 or something?
When I compare my lap times, it's not even close. It starts to even out on older tires.
8 miles an hour southwest. Last time it was mentioned it was 15
What?
south.
What keeps me from wanting to really
Thank you.
commit to that type of line is the short run. Now, if I could have a
Leader pit road.
setup that can run both, of course, I think everybody would want that, but that would be ideal. All right, so the leader just pitted, so I might need to pit here.
Caution.
Oh,
Maybe some fuel whenever you
Never
can,
mind.
but doing a really good job. Tell me about your
that's
race car when you
weird.
can. The road is closed this time. Get behind the 16.
Sorry, I don't know what car to go. This is hard.
definitely eager to see what tire wear looks like.
It's open.
Oh, Dalton's gone. He was running around me for the longest time, but he started really struggling in 1 and 2.
Checking up out of 2 was filled.
His car's still got a good bit ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that we slowed down. Don't know why.
No, I was telling the guys in front, go, basically.
Get behind the 21.
Pit box in 10, 5,
Appreciate you driving right down the middle of everything there, 9.
1. Right here.
All right, 74.82. 92.93 on the left side. So really not that bad. Not as bad as I expected.
Go,
to be honest.
go! Fuck, we're gonna run out of tires, man.
Hey, Mark, thanks for checking up earlier.
Get behind the
Whenever I had
16.
that episode.
Yeah, no problem. I've been taken out by a lot of those this week. I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah, I mean, I caught it, but I mean, you had plenty of space behind me. You checked up, so I appreciate that.
Okay, so plenty of fuel. We still have another set of tires in case we have a late caution.
Line up behind the 16.
I did not fill all the way up on fuel. This will give me a good feel for the league race Sunday night because
Come around the tree.
we don't run 100% fuel. Goal is to pit twice for fuel, so although we'll be pretty close to 100%,
You hit the wall,
I
Eric, or
guess,
something?
because I know they give it to us. I think it actually is like 90%.
No, it never gave me like the slow down at 46 on
Did it
pit
do
road,
for
but
you?
it gave me a speeding anyway.
We'll have a 120 lap race.
Ah, so.
I've noticed that. It doesn't tell you to slow down like it usually does.
And it was right at the very end too.
So
I've learned my lesson twice earlier this week.
we got some taking a wave around. Looks like
This is
again
the
8.
second time I've learned it. I don't know if I learned it, but just back to where I started, I guess.
He'll be up here in like 2 laps.
Two things to keep in mind. One, again, you do have an in-car camera. The other, there is a lot of debris that typically flies around this place.
Depends,
So
man. I don't know what happened middle of that run. It just
unfortunately, you're going to be on
turned
the outside. Line up
grabbing
behind
that
the
crap.
bin.
Hopefully it fixed itself with new tires.
Come on, guys, wide open. I still change that caution. I'd rather see my go green. Any fun? Yeah, it was great fun racing with you, bud. I was literally about to pit right after you, and that guy was coming on the back.
I'm afraid we might have some people trying to be heroes here. I'm gonna say,
How close are you guys to catching up?
be good, Rob.
As you're running around out there, just
All
take
right,
notice
so
where the shade
32
is
to
on the
go.
I
racetrack.
was worried there for a second.
Pace cars off, be ready. Green flag. Outside. Still out there. Clear, clear, clear.
Trying to be a little bit more aggressive. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Working the bottom inside. Clear low.
I didn't want to lose positions due to cold tires, but just lost the one, it looks like, due to checking out.
There better be some real fucking problem out there to
Got
throw
you,
the
bud.
damn caution. Big crash. Bro, if you could, I had no
Hey,
idea what was
we'll
happening
check out
there.
here.
Since 4. I think they want you in single file.
Thanks everyone for
Road
being
Line
absolutely
up
terrible.
behind the pace car.
Absolutely not clear there, bud. Full drop, did a slide job in the middle of the damn corner.
Open.
Hell
this
yeah.
time.
So that was a leader trying to get back
I'm just
up there.
supposed to slam on my brakes in the middle of the corner and wreck myself because you want to slide job me? Shit, dude. Do the slide job, Brenda, at the end of the corner like you're supposed to do if you're going to slide job.
Hey, that's all right.
20. Got the lucky dog. I'm going to have one coming to the outside soon. All right, we need to be behind the 20.
Rusty Wallace.
We'll try it again to be a little bit more aggressive on the restart, so not to lose positions behind me. That 13 was coming hard. He's pretty aggressive. He's been clean about it, but he's just been aggressive. Now he did slide up in front of the 10 there. I think it was the 10. Yeah, and then got them a little bit wobbly, but overall it was just fine.
The road will be closed this time.
Looks like the one is fixing some damage, so he might not be able to get back up to the front. I can see him getting back to top 15 pretty easily, though. It seems to be a good fall off from about 12th on back, 13th on back.
How about the one to go? Could be on the inside here.
So yeah, about lap 3 through 10, I can run the fastest on this with this setup. So I think I can compete with any of these guys in those laps. However, like I said, I've got to be able to run that outside line unobstructed. That's what makes this track so interesting.
Coming to the green. Pace car's off. Be ready. Do your thing, boss man. Be ready. Green.
Good save, 9. Sorry, I didn't mean to get into you like that.
Still there. Still inside. Still inside.
A little bit loose.
Caution. Closed right now.
Well, we got 7th, up to 7th place. Yeah, that 13 probably bumped him on entry because he's a little bit more aggressive, drives a little bit deeper.
The road is open. I think we should be behind the 9. Should be starting behind the 9.
Too early to pit. We go another 10 laps. We get
19. Get the lucky dog.
Around lap 90.
Car coming to the outside.
Then probably pit. If it gets much later than that, then we'll probably just stay out and keep the track position. Did pretty good to start the race. Had one early caution. Well, we cautioned on lap 19, and then we get to lap 64 before the next caution, and then it's been 3 more since then in the next 15 laps or less.
The road is closed.
We still have an inside position. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be for the restart, I think. But that will probably enable the 13 to get past me, which may be a good thing because he's going to be more aggressive. I don't want him bumping me like he did the 9.
One to go. Just watch your inside going into turn 1. We see that here a lot, guys dive into the inside.
That 16's had a pretty good run. He was running behind me at the beginning of the race, but he's been able to hold the top 5 now. That one car is in 18th. He hasn't made it very far back up the field, but he may still have some damage. It's slowing him up. Okay, 20 to go. When do we go green?
All right, Bob, now give it another whirl. Face car's off. You ready? Green flag. Got 20 laps to go right now when you cross the stripe. Inside, inside. Still there. Very low.
Cost me 2 spots, maybe 3.
Inside, inside.
By staying up high
Still
in that
inside.
turn.
Very low.
Looks like 3 spots.
Inside.
Dadgummit.
Still inside. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Still there. Still inside. You're clear.
Alright, we're in 10th.
I thought he was snapping back to the right. I started checking up.
Yeah, I had some brake in it.
That's it, baby. One at a time.
Got pretty loose. Kind of chase her down the track. Regain control of it. Luckily I didn't really lose much ground at all. Overall, I'd be pretty happy holding on to a top 10. Definitely have some good information to work on tomorrow night's set. Pass it on to my team. See if we can make a winning set out of this. It was really good in 3 and 4. And basically, it's turn 2 where it's just a tad bit loose.
It would help you if you didn't drive it so deep into the corner, 16.
I've already told him that.
About the middle of the corner, middle exit, or middle out. It's
Well, Daniel. Hi.
pretty loose. I can deal with it, of course, but
So, that was right
it
from the
was
high to the
wonderful
one.
in 3 and 4.
I'll let you buy 2, Jacob. Just take it.
Problem is, if it was just a loose early, then
Thank you, Jack.
wouldn't be as bad. But I think it stays loose on the longer run. So just gotta clean that up a little bit.
Great job, man. 10 to go. Watch him in front. He's on the top.
Smoking
Caution,
too.
caution,
Red
caution. Temps real quick and then
On
tell
the
me what you
wall
got.
and in the middle.
The road is closed.
Okay, so
Did you get ran over for?
I think we come in for tires.
David, I saw you get hit. Did you hit the wall after that? Nope, just a little rub with the, like, little bark to vinyl on another car, but other than that, wasn't a big deal. That was scary, though.
We're going to restart behind us
There we go.
9.
Yeah, it was. Good save.
We'll have about
What fucking
5
happened?
to
I was
go.
up against the wall and then the car under me just came across me.
When do we go green?
Me and the 4 hit on entry there. I
Open.
thought I gave enough room up there, but maybe I didn't.
Just so y'all know, there was at least
Get behind the
3 to
9.
5 of us that took tires last time we ain't got them left. I'm sure they're staying out.
Might be a mistake.
Pit
I
box
give it
in
tires.
10,
Eric, I was fully committed to getting tires.
5, 3,
I
2,
I thought about it,
1.
but
Right here.
95, 96, 98, 98 on the left side.
I'm so glad it worked out that way. It'd be a lot easier to let 3 or 4 cars by in the whole field.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Good job, big crew.
that's why first car and pressure.
Out of fucking tires.
You got
All right,
pressure
buddy.
tires, Eric?
Line up behind the 12.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I want to say it's going to be 13. I'm currently towards 10, and I don't have tires. And I know the 2 behind me stayed out.
I'll tell you if I have fresh tires if I go rooming on by you.
Hopefully this works out.
Man, don't tell me. Alright.
I don't think
I'm sure you haven't heard anything
I don't
like
think
that
it's going to
before.
hurt me
but no,
unless,
same left tires you
unless
had.
we just get immediate cautions
Had to go back down and make an adjustment.
or I get wrecked by one of these guys. But otherwise, if we go green the
We're
rest
going to
of the
have
way,
to come
which,
around the 12.
Lord, I hope we do, then maybe I'll end up a little bit better out of it. I came in 7th. Was I 7th? I don't even
Nick, it was
remember.
fun racing out there with you, man.
Currently 13th.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Make that happen.
We're the first one with new tires.
I have to go back and watch the replay, but it
All
might
right,
be
you're going
on
to have
me.
to come around the 14.
I just tell you, it's my first A Open of the week and had a damn good run going.
Maybe I was 8th or something like that. But
I hear you, bud.
it's one of those things.
I'm sorry. Hey, I've been running really good, but
If the leaders
getting
pitted,
the finishes.
if all the leaders pitted, I could have stayed out. And
Doesn't like win.
then hoped for
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 23.
a quick caution or whatever. But if they
It's
all
'cause with
stayed
that-
out,
10 to go, you always just overdrive one just
Then
a little bit and getting
coming
off.
into pit seems like the better choice. Just do the opposite of what all the leaders do.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 23. We're on one.
I don't know what it is either. When
One
we
thing
start
to
fucking,
remember,
I'm
none
not
of these
faster than the 2. don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong.
Watch to your
Oftentimes it doesn't work
inside.
out
These
to
guys timing that right, diving
do
down.
this late pit
Inside, you're getting into
because
turn
it's
1.
going to be caution
They could be
the
lining
rest of
up
the way.
behind the
And there's
19.
not enough laps
So I'm gonna need you to get that
take
reset here.
advantage of it. So that's why I would have stayed out.
I've been choking on the restarts lately, so it's
Have the leaders
very likely.
all pitted in front of me. Five to go.
Coming to the green. Pace car's off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. Five to go. Inside. Still inside. Clear if you need it. Inside. Still there at your door inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside.
Yeah, probably should have just stayed out.
Clear, clear, clear.
There's the caution.
Reckon.
And I got caught up.
Too wide outside.
I got caught up in
all
it.
around. Caution's out.
Jeez, man.
Pull your stuff, pull your head. Close. Alright, buddy. Line up behind the 3.
Stupid.
I think that wreck happened for about 15 minutes.
Well, that will be the final caution.
Here, I might check this out.
Now, we only get one in A Open, so that's going to be triggered here.
I didn't hear pit for open there, Earl. Did you say it?
Not bad.
I did, man. I got it late, too.
Do not
Or
have engine
may have been
damage.
somebody else talking to me. Lining up behind the 20.
I was trying to keep it down on the white line. I did, but I got turned around after.
Yeah, sorry, Aaron. You got squirrely and I had just nowhere to go except into your rear of you. Hope you didn't get killed. Did the 16 just run into you?
One attempt at a green-white checker here. Alright, you're going to have to come around at 14. 14.
I
Got the
saved
lucky
it,
dog.
but
Going to have a lap
I
down
feel like
car
it could have
coming.
just went high.
I don't know, I might have got caught up in it had I stayed out, but it would have been better. I do not have engine damage, but I have right front damage, and I slid my tires a hair. So I don't have an advantage over these guys anymore.
I don't know if the temps came down and it's just a little bit faster going through the middle 1 and 2, but I'm bottoming out and it's throwing my car sideways.
Yeah. Some of that stuff might change once, if, when, maybe we get the update.
Closed right now.
We're actually still on the the test car from before the season started. We got a few changes on the windshield stuff and whatnot, but up underneath it, still the test part.
It is 13 degrees cooler than the start of the race.
For instance, our rub blocks are half an inch taller than they are in real life.
Radio check, test 1, 2. You guys got me? How about you, Earl? You got me? Yes, sir. Can you hear me, bud? I got a new antenna that I'm working with today, so I need to make sure. 10-4. And 1 to go. So we should be on the outside, right, fellas? 10-4, correct.
Well, I hope I can go. Last hurrah.
Take a nice big deep breath here, refocus. Give those belts a tug. Nice and smooth, bud. Pace car's off. Are you ready? You ready? Green flag.
Well, yeah, that's how
Should be
it's
2 more
bro.
laps. Working the bottom, inside. 2 inside. Still there. 1 inside. Clear low. Working the bottom. Still there. Go inside. White flag. Inside 2. Clear him. Working the bottom. Still inside. Clear. That was a good job. Outside. Clear up top. Inside, inside. Still inside. Clear.
Enjoy that process.
I don't know how I didn't run into either one of those guys.
Inside.
Of course, I get an 8X for that.
Do it when,
Clear
Ed.
flag, big man.
Slam on the brakes.
Good one,
Boss,
Nick.
I know, I appreciate you hanging in there. Sorry about that.
13.
Hey guys, man. I hate all the talking with them there. But thank you.
Oh, I'll lose a little bit of iRating for that.
Good shit, HP.
Thanks, bud.
Haven't heard that in a while, have you?
Every once in a while someone will say it, but yeah, thank
Go
you.
back and watch that crazy replay, or crazy.
Hey, you know we got Bear over here on this side of things now.
Yeah, I raced with him the other day on here at Darlington.
Hell yeah. If you race him that paint scheme, I'm sure he talked about it.
I didn't have it yet. I just got it made.
It looked good, man. Congrats.
Probably. Just went
You
straight to
started
the
it
outside.
Just know it.
Hey, 19, I apologize for the last lap. I hit that apron and
He just
just
didn't
turned me
go.
into you.
Yeah, I see it on the replay.
And then
That's
these
too
guys
bad.
were inside of me, and yeah, they're just able to get past you on the inside on that first turn on a restart. Felt like I was awful close to the wall
You
there.
still hear it?
So here, oh, okay, I see what
Do you
happened.
think lap
I wondered
91's
what,
on me
what
or
happened to
4?
those guys. Alright, so now the 23 is going to get into the 18. Turn him. I barely avoid him. I had the run on this guy, but he was just a little too far in front of me. And then he just, like, he stops. Gives me another 4X. The race wasn't over. Anyway, so that's that. Let's look at the previous caution.
$13, you still here?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, man, you had nowhere to go. I just watched you in car. I was like sideways coming down the track, but you can't tell from inside your car.
Yeah, he really couldn't. I wasn't sure if he was coming down at the run your line right there, or if he was loose. I wasn't sure. And you know, 2 to go, or that close to the end of the race, you hit like hell, let up too damn much. You know that.
So what the 23
But yeah,
is doing, I
I
don't
hate you got it. That I got into you and wiped you out there.
Nah, man, not your fault.
I don't know
Not
what he
your
was
fault
doing.
at all.
There was nothing to avoid up there.
Happy you finished second.
He just came down into
Yeah,
the
me too.
2, which I got into the back of him, and then almost got past him. He barely clipped my quarter panel.
Alright, you guys have a
I
good one.
slammed the brakes, so it started straightening me up.
Yep, you
Made
do it.
that contact a lot less violent than it could have been. Barely avoided that guy. So I don't know. It is what it is. Finished 13th. Check out. I don't have. Let's switch to the display here. Here we go. Let's check out the results page before we go. It's unfortunate that we lost. I shouldn't have pitted. Should have known there was going to be another caution. So I believe that cost me. Because based on what I saw from that wreck, I would have probably made it through without any issue. Okay. Yep. So we lost 5 iRating. So we're back down below 3,400 again. Lost some safety rating, but nobody cares about that. Yep. Oh well. So it was a good race. Overall, learned a lot to make some adjustments for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.